Hello and welcome to Circuit de Sainte Croix, or the Circuit of Holy Cross as they call it in English. Of course, apologies to the French for butchering that name there. But yeah, so let's go to the quali lap. I'm going in 1.5 times of the speed. Yeah, so this was, I think, one of my worst qualifying performance. I think I just didn't hook up any of the laps. Yeah, just did very badly here. I could have done much better. Yeah, I think in the first sector where my McLaren is supposed to be strong for, I just didn't do a good enough of a job. I think could have done much better, because in my training I was actually already dipping to the 1 or below 2.08, so going even to the 2.07s. So a little bit about this track. So this track is really not so famous outside the parlance of GT7, but it's a very nice track. This is also the reverse layout, so it's a little bit more difficult, I guess, for many players, especially in the tier, that have been complaining about the layout itself. But for me, I think in this car really works well in this track. Really had good feeling out of it. Yeah, so I missed a lot of some braking points here and there. You might have seen as well. Here you see I'm going to go understeer so much wide than I could have. I think I easily lost there, just 2/10 just in one corner there. Yeah, it's not going to be the best of my qualifyings here as well. Getting a lot of understeer, actually not so bad actually. Yeah, but just not enough to extract the best amount of time there. So eventually it'll be a 2:08.2. In theory, it's still much better than what I've done in the past. So usually I'm always in the double digits. So starting P7, I think I can't take things for granted. So yeah, let's go to the sprint race. Alrighty then. So sprint race. Yep, standing start as always. Starting in P7. So actually my highest qualifying, even though I felt that I could have done better. But yeah, let's see. 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. So I think I had a really good start there, almost jumping there as well. So yeah, really clear out of the other guys behind already. So I just need to pick my braking point there. So Turbo Boy is coming, or my teammate is coming to the right there. So he sees me. I think he gives me enough space there. A little bit of a tap there from him, but yeah, all is good. So from P7 to P5, already gained 2 positions. Yeah, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit now. Yeah, going through this sequence of corners where the McLaren is quite good, I would say here. So yeah, I'm keeping close to the guys in front, but yeah, Perry behind is also quite strong. He's already coming to the back of me there, and let's see if he's gonna make a move. So no, but actually in front there's some incident there, and yeah, kind of ruined my momentum there. And yeah, so I'm getting passed by Perry and also now my teammate. So yeah, after that good start there, dropping now to P7. So let's fast forward a little bit more, going through these places, and here I just kind of misjudged my braking point here, and yeah, I almost ruined my teammate's race there. So I had to go too much to the inside there, but there was definitely some contact there. So I apologize to my teammate already after the race. But yeah, so P number 6 for now. So the next lap, my teammate had a very good slipstream coming out of the last corner. So he's going to take this corner here, and of course I didn't want to fight it too much because it's my teammate. I just about managed to keep in front of K10. So later in the lap, yeah, my teammate had a bit of a moment there, and I think he's a little bit cheeky there because I think he saw me in the inside there. He could have, I think, gone more to the outside, and now because of this, I'm going to lose 1 position there to RX. Yeah, unfortunate. P number 8. So now you're going to hear the mosquito car from Pasty, who is behind me. So he's hounding me there. So going to his outside now, I'm going to the inside here. So let's fast forward a little bit. So he's gaining a lot of momentum and it's already getting past me. The mosquito car there, very loud noise, of course. I've used it before in the past. So yeah, position lost. So let's battle the mosquito car again in lap number 5. So Pasty takes a horrible line there, and here is where the McLaren is also has been quite good. So yeah, back to P number 8. So let's keep going forward. So RX there, I had a much better launch coming through this straight here. Yeah, so with the momentum, I'm trying to go on the outside there. So a really dangerous move sometimes because it's easy to understeer and keep going outside. But RX also gave a lot of space to me, so kudos to him for good racing there. So I'm still on the outside. I'm also yeah, trying to give him enough space there, and yeah, the move is made. So one of my better moments there, P number 7. And with that final action, actually it was already the final lap. So yeah, I finished in P number 7, a confirmation there again. A really good showing there from the McLaren boys. So P5 and P6 actually is wrong. Actually it's P6 and P7. Don't know what happened to GT there, showing something wrong there. Anyways, let's go to the feature race. Alrighty then. So feature race, starting in P4 due to my P7 finish with my teammate right behind me. So of course I think he had much more pace than me. All during practice he has been saying that he had faster times. So obviously I want to battle him enough, but I don't want to also hold him up. That was always going in my thoughts as well. But of course I need to do my own race as well. But yeah, so let's see how the first turn will go in this rolling start, of course, in the feature race. Yeah, so I had a little bit of a moment that you can see a little bit of lag happening there as well. Yeah, so a little bit of a moment there. That's not because of the lag, just because of me. But yeah, so let's keep going. So right at the end of the lap itself, Eric's there, so he took a little bit of an inside line there, which kind of compromised his momentum. I took a wider line and I'm gaining so much more momentum. You can see that even without slipstream, I'm already beside him and already past him. But now I'm on the inside, so I need to be a little bit careful, so braking as good as I can. But yeah, the move is made. So P number 3. So this is what I talked about in the beginning there. So yeah, I just let my teammate go there, so I kind of lifted a little bit there. I didn't want to hold him up because I know his pace was better, so let him go. P number 4. Now Dan the Man is also the other guy who had a lot of pace, so he had good momentum coming out of there. So I would say a little bit of a push to pass there, but I think it's still fine within the context, I would say. But yeah, P number 5. So let's fast forward a little bit in this lap number 5. Yeah, I'm taking these corners a little bit well, but Ben behind me is actually taking it much better. So he's right behind me here. And here I just kind of didn't notice that he will go to the inside there. So yeah, a little bit of I could have seen it a little bit better. But yeah, so in a few corners there I've already lost 2 positions. So going down to P number 6. So end of lap 6. Don't know what happened here. I think Dan, I don't know, he's yeah, very slow coming out of there. So I kind of got him there. All of us are coming to the pits actually, so all of us fighting there, and I think there was a little bit of wheel banging there happening as well. Regardless, yeah, so we are doing our pits. So this is the first of 2 stops that we are doing. So coming back out here in P8, and here I kind of just missed the apex there. This is my thumbnail as well. Here I banged the barrier there. Yeah, really one of my worst mistakes there. So P number 9. Let's go to lap number 10 now. So now in P number 6 after some of them coming into the pits. Dance has a rubbish corner there, and I managed to get past there with my good McLaren take there. So McLaren, as I mentioned, is quite good in this SS here. As we follow Anton there, I think he has yet to pit, so he's kind of dancing a little bit here and there, so I'm able to keep him behind me. Ben is behind me as well, giving me a little bit of a bump draft there. Yeah, so my overspeed now here is also going side by side now with Anton. Yeah, a little bit of banging there, so I think nothing much. Yeah, I don't think there's any fault there basically. Yeah, so lap number 12 coming in from P3. So after all the others coming to the pits, yeah, so that's where I ended up in. And now after the pits, of course we have to refuel it for my next run, and this is my last stop of course as well, coming out in P number 5. So let's skip to lap number 16. Ben is already alongside me and is going to the inside, so I didn't want to fight it too much. Ben, of course, he won the sprint race, so I know he's quick. I want to respect him as an opponent, but I don't want to also lose time battling him without any reason, so that's why I'm just letting him go. Yeah, so back down to P number 4. Jumping now to lap number 18. So Ben kind of breaks late there, so he's going to go a little bit to the wall there. So I managed to just grab this position here, so going back up to P number 3. And yeah, so this is the next lap, which is already the final lap, so I'm trying to keep Ben behind me, which is not going to be easy. But yeah, so let's go through some retrospectives. Yeah, comfortably one of my better races so far in the McLaren. My teammate mentioned that this is one of the McLaren tracks, and I definitely cannot deny that. Yeah, just had the pace there. Yeah, just nothing much to say there. There were some errors that I made, but otherwise I think I did the race as good as I could. I think that's the help of the car itself. Definitely could have done much better in the qualifying. The qualifying was a little bit of a missed opportunity. I think I could have started much further in front and maybe avoided a little bit of the chaos that happened, and maybe get much better results as well because of that. But ultimately in the feature race, I don't think I could have done anything more, I think I would say. I mean, yeah, Turbo Boy, my teammate, I think he was just too fast for me. I think he was always going to finish in front of me. Dan the Man, I think I did make that mistake coming out of the pits where I banged the barriers there and he got past me. But regardless, I think he would have still gotten past me either ways. He also finished second in the sprint, so Yeah, he just had the pace there in the Lexus. But yeah, other than that, finishing in 1 and 3, so it definitely validates that this car is yeah, definitely working in this track. Yeah, congratulations then to my teammate as well for winning this race. Yeah, kudos to him, he was really quick. But yeah, other than that, nothing much to fault really. So I didn't do a lot of practice in this track, which is kind of counterintuitive if you see my results here. But maybe that's the strategy I should employ going to the next races perhaps. So don't race too much and maybe just go into the unknown, especially as I've not also practiced with the wind in mind. I usually practice with zero wind. The wind really makes a difference in terms of where you're braking. Here there are 3 main places where the wind can influence the braking point there. But yeah, so managed to get past that somehow and do a good race, coming in P number 3. So confirmation there again in the scoreboard. Yeah, the McLaren boys in 1 and 3. So really good showing from the team. Also again showing the final standing stand. Yeah, P number 10. I think I jumped 3 positions, but again, as I usually mention, that's not usually what I look at. But yeah, good points for the McLaren team as well. That's really good. Yeah, not much more I can say. So let's look forward to the next race. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you guys in the next video.